Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So I'm Tone300 and this is GregTech New Horizons. So I've been going around the base doing a bit of maintenance and I noticed my steam was starting to get a bit low. So I thought I'll pop upstairs and up on the roof, have a look how my solar boilers are doing. So as you can see in orange or yellow, whatever colour that is solar boiler output 120-360 LS, so it's putting out 120 litres a second rather than 360, and that's the same for all of them. So what happens is they calcify over time, and every now and then we have to come up and do a bit of maintenance work. So all we need to do is literally break them and replace them. Now I know to do it this facing this way because that works. Then the output's on the right side. So we'll give that a minute to register, because at the moment it's showing 0 out of 360, it just has to reheat. So you think these three were only outputting 360 total because they needed a bit of maintenance work, they needed cleaning, whereas they should be outputting over 1,000. So it's going to make a big difference to the steam production. There you go, you see that one popped up to 360 litres a second. These will do the same in a minute. Yep, there you go, they're all outputting what they should be. So that's going to have a big effect on my steam production. Just by doing this, we're going to triple our production again. It's not very often I have to do this, I will add. I know people will be wondering, why are you using bronze fluid pipes just for the water? I just like the look of it, that's why. I think it looks cool. I know it's probably not the most efficient, I could just use wooden, but I like the bronze ones, they look nice. So that's all the boilers replaced, they should all be about to output as normal. Actually it's night time, isn't it? They're not going to output anything at night time. Well, these still are. Right, so I've got a few loop bags as well to open, I just remembered, just spotted those. What I'm going to do is just drop off all my backpacks. Well, I'm going to try to, before I pick them all up again. Right, now I can open the loop bags. So straight away we can see we've got a new wrench, some red alloy wire. What else did we get? I think we had the iron ingots. We got some salt and another dolly and some ladders. And I think a screwdriver as well actually. So yeah, not bad. Right, these should all be outputting correctly now. Yes, great. So my steam was going down in the tank, so let's go down and have a look. Let's see if it's going up again now. I do have machines running as well. Visually you can see it's quite low. Well, I say quite low, it goes down a bit further. So it looks like that number's increasing now, yep. It was decreasing to about the same rate. So it's now refilling, that's great. So today what I want to do is I want to try and make the auto miner. It's something I've been looking at for a while. It's over here. Oh, hang on, let's just get rid of all of that. So yeah, auto mining. And we've got long distance item pipelines as well if we want to do those. So we'll start with the auto miner. So we're going to need 3 motors, a couple of circuits and a sensor, cables and a machine hull. Cables, machine hull, circuits. A sensor. Three motors, wasn't it? I'll leave those 3 in there and take them from here where I make the motors. Although I do need to start using the assembler for these now. If it's any cheaper, that is. It's actually the same. I noticed this for some of these items as well. In fact, all of these are the same to do shaped crafting as it is in the assembler. The reason I noticed that was because I had a creeper get in here and explode this corner, so I had to reset all the recipes. So if we look at the conveyor module, we can see it's just normal rubber does this. So 6, 2 and 1. So 6 sheets, 2 motors, 1 cable. If we look at the assembler recipe, it's the same. So you've got the 6 sheets, the 1 cable and the 2 motors. So it's no cheaper, so it doesn't really give you an incentive to use the assembler, does it? Other than you can automate the process. Anyhow, back to the miner, just thought I'd point that out. And that was the same for sensors, motors, everything. So we want to make the auto miner, which I've just bookmarked. Oh, where am I going? Okay, so we're going to need a battery buffer and some batteries. I think the 4 slot one will be fine. 4 tin wires, machine hull and a chest. I do need to bring some more tin upstairs. In fact, let's do that while that's being made. Oh, maybe not, we're out of tin. That's one thing I do run out of a lot is tin. I did grind up some cassiterite sand, I think. Yeah. So we're going to need to start processing this. Unfortunately, I haven't got much space in my inventory. I'm sure I say the same every episode. You can see I've redone some of these machines. I've put a steam oven over here. So this is the automated machine setup that goes through all the different chests. This side is just a manual side. If I just want to, it'll just come out in one of these, the barrel or the chest. Alright, let's have a look what we're actually going to get out of processing this. So we've got an increased chance of tin dust. get forge hammered into purified and centrifuged with another increased chance of tin. So there's not a great deal of extra we're going to get out of this. So I may as well just process some of it in the steam oven, as we've got so much. I basically cleared out a whole vein, so I've got quite a bit. I'm just going to take a few upstairs with me, just in case we need them. Right, so we've got quite a lot in our inventory, haven't we? Let's remove one of the dollies. We're going to need these batteries. Ah, the coke ovens have stopped again. It's probably going to require some more charcoal. Looks like the pollution's passed anyway, so we're safe to refill it. Right, so we've done the auto miner. We could have a look at these long distance item pipes. Okay, so it's got this long distance item pipeline. You need to align the start, LDIP versus top. Okay, so what's the recipe for this? Quite a lot of steel. Actually, not that much, is it? Large tin iron pipes, the same, but you have to use molten tin. It's actually cheaper. And this recipe is cheaper. Oh no, actually no, you get 64, don't you? Right. I mean, we could just set this up with the battery buffer and a chest. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, this is one of those recipes I should really save. Oh, where did I see those batteries? There's two here. We've got a spare hole, we could make a third one. I mean, we'll run off for two. Let's go and get it running. Two. We can always make some more batteries. I need to make some more at some point. So let's have a look at the journey map. What do we want to harvest first? So we've got, I mean, this redstone vein's pretty much depleted. I mean, I've got a couple of veins that won't identify, which is really annoying, but I mean, yeah, this vein is actually really high up with the water, so every time you actually try and farm anything, you just get flooded. Could try that one. Although we're not bad for tin, are we? I'm not sure what we're actually going to need a lot of. Could do the salts. I suppose really we should start with one of the close ones. I mean, what is this vein here that's unidentified? I think it's depleted actually. Let's go downstairs into the mines. I can hear a witch, but we can't see it. Uh-oh. Oh, lots of slimes. Okay, so we've still got a fair bit of redstone down here, haven't we? Let's start with this vein then. So if I set this up, so maximum work area is 17 by 17. Really, I want to set this up in the centre of the vein, don't I? Where are we? Oh, that's probably the centre there. Right, I don't really want it right there in the middle of the main junction. We could go down just underneath. Okay, so there's the centre. I think we have to put the pipes inside it, and we'll put the buffer on the side. I think that's output in the right way, we'll just double check. Okay, looks like it's running. We should see something start to happen underneath. There we go, there's the mining pipe starting off. And I think how this works is it goes down one level and it searches the 17 by 17 area. In fact, we need to put a chest on here, don't we? I hope that's still working now. I've just changed the output direction. It's gone green again. Ah, so it has found something. Ah, the trouble is I can't open the chest. That wasn't such a good idea putting it there. Let's put it to the side of it. Do we have a dolly? Yeah. So I'm going to put the output to the side. I might need some more of these mining pipes, I don't know. That's already started to collect quite a few things, isn't it? So silver, cinnabar, iron dust, obviously the redstone. And I can just leave this to it under here. There you go, it's dropping down lower. I think it just drops down one level, searches the 17 by 17 area, mines out those individual blocks. Obviously it's going to get the odd stone block as it goes down at one level. How are the batteries doing? It's actually draining them both. What happens if I take one out? Will it drain quicker? Yeah. So they drain slower having two in there. Oh, some bone meal and a hoe. At some point we've got a bow as well. Might have been then, don't know. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with the auto miner. It's going to save me mining out huge areas. Be interesting to try it on a fresh mine, actually, one we haven't used yet, one we haven't, been down there and dug half of it up. Right, so that's the auto miner doing its business. We'll leave that to it for a while. Actually, how do we make the mining pipes? Small steel fluid pipes in a wire mill. And yeah, this is an MV recipe, but that was LV, or ULV. Let's make a few more, because I don't know how far down it's going to go. Actually, I should have looked what level we were on. So we'll put these in the wire mill. Yep, here comes our mining pipes. I mean, in theory, we could set a few of these up if we wanted to. Or we just mine out one at a time. Because they're not that expensive. I suppose the sensor is quite dear, isn't it? And we'd have to make up a lot more mining pipes as well. Yeah, I think I'll do one at a time. Makes sense. Okay, so I'm just going to go down and put these in the auto miner. It's found lapids as well. And rubies. Yeah, it's doing alright. So it's only got 5 pipes left, so I wonder how far down it's gone. What level are we on? So we're on Y42. I think it's going to go all the way down to bedrock, isn't it? So add 16 in. Yeah, it's going to come close. Oh, here it is. So this is where it's going to pick up most stuff around these kind of levels. Although interestingly, look, it hasn't taken that one there. Is this out of range? So 17 by 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it should come all the way to back here. So why did it not mine these? Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out if these disappear over time. I wonder if it'll take this one. This is really close, so. And these guys here. I'll just watch it for a minute, see what it does. Did that just change to cobblestone? Is that what it did? Yeah, it did. Look, that one just changed. Yeah, and that one. So when it takes something, it turns it to cobblestone. So I'm wondering just if these are all out of range then. Yeah, you can see various random cobblestones everywhere. Yeah, oh, that one's gone now. We missed it. So it's looking like it just must be out of range. But it does say 17 by 17, so I don't know why. Ah, the total area of 17 wide. So it's only going to go probably 8 blocks. So this would be 1 in any direction. Then you go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It took that one though. Oh, there we go. What are you doing in here? These are what keeps spawning into my base and exploding things. Ender creepers. He'll be back in a minute. Here he is. Yeah, so actually it's not going to clear out a whole mine, is it? That's a shame. Oh, it does a whole chunk though. Where's the chunk boundaries? There we go. Yeah, so that's what it's doing, the whole chunk. Yeah, as you can see, cobblestone, redstone. That's got to be the boundary. Although interestingly this side it seemed to go to the other side of it by one block. I mean, I suppose these other random cobblestones could have been me, I don't know. Anyhow, I understand how it works now. It just literally does that chunk. Even though there's ores outside the chunk, it doesn't go into those, so we'd have to reset it if we want to do the surrounding chunks. Yeah, I'm not sure the batteries are going to last, are they? It might be a good idea to run them off 4. Those machines are so noisy, aren't they? Anyhow, so that's the auto miner complete. That's how it works. What I might go and do next is possibly these long distance item pipelines. Might get some of these made up. Yeah, I'm going to have to make... So we're going to need some double tin plates. Yeah, they're an MV recipe, the double plates, so we will have to use the hammer. Right, tin. Right, I'll leave that doing. I think we've covered how the auto miner works. We can link up the pipes if we want to as well. Shall we do that now? Or should we save that for next time? Let's just have another look, see how long it's going to take us to do this. Shouldn't take us too long, should it? So we just need these large tin item pipes. No, we do need 64. I'm not going to do the molten tin, I don't think. Although, not too hard to do. We should have tin in here as well now. Yeah, so that's filling up. As I say, the automated process, when the ingot eventually gets cooked in the furnace, it goes underneath into a network of pipes and feeds around all of these barrels, so it will also fill into the tin barrel. many of these we need? 2. Yeah. Yes, we do need those other plates. So we've put 6 ingots in the alloy smelter. No, is that 6 or an 8? An 8, I think. So we're going to need 4 gears. We need 8 gears. It's probably going to be like a whole stack of steel. Ah, so we need more plates. I need tin dust. No. It's a shame. Yeah, I'm not going to get into doing the chemical reactor at the moment. Guess we can just put ingots in it though. Or some of these item pipes, I've got quite a few left over now. We're upgraded from small pipes to bigger pipes. So, fluid extractor. I don't think we need that much. Oh, it's the tin cells, isn't it? The molten tin. They're hot. Okay, so we've got a molten tin. We're going to need some steel, 9 steel plates and 2 large tin item pipes. And what recipe was it? I didn't have a number. Oh, 24, so it does. You can actually shift click this as well. And set it on whichever number you want. So 9 steel plates and the 2 pipes. Yeah, we might as well do this in the assembler as well. So program 2. Oh, we need a huge tin item pipe though, if we're going to do it in here. Which I hadn't noticed. Hammer. Wrench. Oh, they're in the right. What am I doing wrong for the huge pipes? Double plates. Okay. Didn't notice that. So I've made these by mistake. That's fine though. We use them at some point. In fact, I think we only need. Do we only need one? If we're making it in the assembler? We do. 3 steel plates, 1 gear. No, we've got to do this twice though, haven't we? Right, so there's our item pipes. So then we needed program number 2, I think it was. Program 2. Oh, we're going to need another 3 steel plates. Okay, so we've completed this one as well. You basically put one of these at the start, one at the end, and the pipes in between. I think that's how it works. Should we go and try it out? So our batteries have run out. I'm not sure it's going to work with dead batteries. Connect your setup on the start and end point of a long distance item pipeline block. In between, use the associated pipe blocks. Total distance between endpoints must be more than 64 blocks apart. Must be more than 64 blocks. Okay, so it's saying it's got to be more than 64 blocks. Well, 4 or more chunks, there can be only be 1 start and end per pipeline. Such the arrow is facing inwards, and the opposite side of it has an LDI PP block. Put a conveyor on the side of the block that has the arrows and set to import. Okay. I might do a bit of testing on this because we're going to need conveyor, we're going to need some more power probably, and we need to take it further than the base. So it's a bit pointless on this one. We're going to have to set it up on the next mine. I'll try it out on the next mine. So we've completed the quest at least, so it's another one ticked off. We've got analysing the soil, which could be useful. So advanced seismic prospector. Tired of looking for ores by hand, want to find underground oil that will last a long time. A seismic prospector will tell you the ores in the surrounding chunks in a sort of handy book. Read and also the underground fluids beneath it appears it doesn't need to be powered. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that sounds quite good, doesn't it? It's like quite an expensive recipe. I will give that a try next time as well. So I'll end this one here because we've covered the auto miner. That was the main goal. And yeah, we'll see you again in another episode soon. So thank you all for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and the like button and leave me some comments. Thanks everyone and see you soon. Bye.